Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Since today is Sunday, I want to make most of it. I'll be fixing bugs for my mobile app BrokeTogether. If you haven't seen the web version of it, which is live, you can find a link here where I showed the demo of the app. First, I need to grab coffee and then I'll start working on the app. So day has been quite productive so far. I have made few fixes, implemented few features. So one of the issue in my app was that the dark theme wasn't working. So that is fixed now. I'm gonna test it. And forget password wasn't working. It wasn't also working in my web app as well. So I found out that I had to connect my domain to Resend, because since I'm using Resend to send password reset emails, so I implemented that. So let's dive into actual demo and see what changes I've made. Let's walk through the fixes we did today. So first fix was the dark mode one. The app theme white context was already in place, but a bunch of individual screen weren't actually respecting 8 modals. The bottom bar setting and login sign up screen, and also even the place where I was adding expense, it wasn't changing when the theme was being changed. Basically, this issue, I knew this existed because when I was working on it, I left it when I wanted to focus all on my web app version. But now since that has been live, I wanted to finish this up. So if I toggle the theme now, as you can see, it changes to dark theme. So let's log in and see everything else works fine. So yeah, this was one of the screen where it was having issues. So this works fine as well. So this is done. The next issue was that my mobile version didn't have this button, forget password one. So I added that button because the functionality existed before, since it was already in the web app version as well. But when I was testing this functionality, I found out that my I was getting server errors. And after looking into it, I thought there was issue with some backend, there was issue with the backend. But since I'm using Resend to send the emails, I found out that I had to configure my domain. So let me show you. So I was getting these 403 logs, and after I connected my domain, this started to work fine. And let me just show you the workflow. Forget password. Let's add this link, and let me check my phone. Yeah, so I received the email, and then I can just change the password from here. So basically it was showing an error screen here, but now this is fixed. So these two were one of the main fixes which I implemented today. The next few would be, let me just log in. And see if I can add an item. So thread milk, give it value of $2.99. Buy it, my expense, and then I had to refresh it. So one of the thing my friend suggested, and I think that is something good as well, that my I like activity item doesn't show any date or time, and I think that can be useful when you're like checking back or like going through your old data. So I'm thinking, since it's already being recorded in the database, it's just my endpoint is not returning that. So I'm gonna add that to it. So for that, I need to make changes in my backend and changes in my web app as well. So there's something I need to work on. And then, since these both are premium feature, and this only shows this icon, so I need to add that. So those are the things I'm going to work on tomorrow. But for today, I think I have made some good progress. So yeah, so that was it for the actual live demo. So there's one huge update. I decided to enter BrokeTogether into Shipaton Hackathon. I'll be submitting my app as an official project entry, which means the pressure is on, and that's the reason I've given myself 2 weeks countdown to get every feature implemented. And once this is done, I will be submitting the app. For this, I will only be submitting my Android app, so that's the reason I'm just focusing on the Android version right now. So this is it for this video. In the next video, I'll be integrating RevenueCat, since one of the requirement of the hackathon is to integrate RevenueCat. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video.